So this is going to be a tutorial on how I wash my makeup brushes. I get all my brushes from e.l.f. Cosmetics, Shandy Cosmetics, and EcoTools, and I really like them because they're all affordable places and I don't spend too much on brushes, because brushes can run you from like 20 bucks a brush to like $3 a brush, and the $3 brushes are the ones that I buy and they hold up just as good as the other ones. You can't get all brushes though that cheap. Some brushes are worth the money depending on what you're going to use that brush for. Me, my basic brushes are all from e.l.f., Shandy, and EcoTools. EcoTools you can find at Walmart. Shandy I bought on shandycosmetics.com, and e.l.f. I bought on elfcosmetics.com, or you can pick up e.l.f. brushes at Target. You can also go to my blog for these e.l.f. brushes, and Too Faced Cosmetics is on there as well, which sell really good brushes too. So what I store my brushes in is this container, and this is from Target. I paid no more than $13 for it. You can pick it up at any Target in the beauty section. They have all kinds of containers and makeup holders and like drawers and all kinds of stuff for your makeup. So I definitely suggest going to Target if you want something to put your brushes in. I use TRESemmé shampoo, and this is the Luxurious Moisture shampoo, and I really like this. It does a great job. So anything you guys want to know about these brushes or just my makeup routine or anything like that, visit my blog. It's ashleechanel.com/YouTubeBeauty, and you guys can also leave me comments underneath this video, or you can visit my official Facebook page. It's facebook.com/ashleechanel. Everything's all spelled the same. So just keep watching this video to see how I wash my brushes. Quick tip. You can keep your brushes clean and bacteria free by washing them at least once a week. Strip away at frayed ends to give that flawless application. Wash with your favorite face wash or makeup remover for best results. Me, I use shampoo. Good luck! So what you're going to need is your shampoo. You're going to need makeup brushes and a paper towel. Lay out your dirty makeup brushes on the paper towel, and these are just my simple foundation brushes, the brushes I use to apply my concealer, and the brushes I use to apply my eyeshadow. You want to start off with some lukewarm water, and you're just going to apply your shampoo onto the brush. I like to just rub the brush on my fingers and in the water a couple times. And I take my fingers and I really wash, and then I place the brush in the palm of my hand and scrub. You're going to want to really scrub. That's going to get all of the makeup out of your brush. And you want to do it pretty hard. You don't want to mess up your bristles, but you just want to like rub it against your hand. The palm of your hand is probably the best place to rub for the bigger brushes. And then just rinse like so, and then clean the brush out. Make sure you spread the bristles, get all that water in there, and then just slightly place it on the paper towel and push the water out. Now I'm going to just use my flat top brush, and I'm going to apply the shampoo on my hand for this brush, and I'm going to place the shampoo in my hand and scrub really good, get all that makeup out. And just make sure that you get all of the makeup. Okay, so now that most of my makeup is out of this brush, I'm just going to rinse it out, and I'm going to bang it on my hand, but this is actually going to help get rid of that excess water. And then I'm going to shape the brush with my hand and then lay it down. Then I'm going to start with my powder brush, and I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the black brush by e.l.f. And I'm going to just scrub, get all that makeup out of there, really get in there thoroughly, and just rinse. And I'm also going to shape this brush with my hand and lie it down right next to the other brushes on the paper towel to dry. Now I'm going to take my flat foundation brush, and I'm also going to scrub in my hand first. With the bigger brushes, you want to use the palm of your hand, and you want to get all that makeup out with the shampoo before you start rinsing. Then you want to rinse, because that's going to thoroughly get the makeup out. And with these brushes, you want to make sure that you see that white tip typically that means that all of the makeup is out of your brush. So when you're washing this brush, wash until you see the white part. If your brush is a white brush or like a cream colored brush, you want to make sure all the makeup is out, and the best way to tell is by looking at the ends of the brush. Here are the ends of the brush, and they are white. That means all of my makeup is gone, and I'm just going to lay the brush down. So now I'm going to get to my other powder brush, and this one is by Shandy Cosmetics, and I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the other brushes and scrub and scrub and scrub and make sure all that makeup's out of there. And I'm also cleaning my sink. By the way, when you're washing your makeup brushes, make sure that when you're done, you do clean your sink. Even though this makeup is kind of washed out of your brush, the makeup can stain your sink. So when you're done, I would suggest getting some bleach or something and just cleaning out your sink and making sure that makeup does not stay. You do not want ugly makeup streaks all across your sink. Shaping this brush, and I'm gonna squeeze all that water out, make sure it's all gone, and reshape it, and then lie it down. Now for the small brushes. Now the small brushes you typically want to wash with your fingers. I do the same thing I did with the bigger brushes, but I just scrub it on my fingers because they are smaller. And you want to just run it under water, and with these you want to kind of use the bristles and go through them. Make sure all that makeup's out of there. It doesn't cake up in those small brushes because it's really easy to get makeup caked up in a small brush. Now I got lazy and decided to do 2 at a time right here, so I'm just doing the same thing, but I'm doing 2 brushes at one time. So now that you've gotten all that makeup out, you just want to shape them, squeeze the excess water, and then lie those down as well. Now I'm just going to clean out my sink with a paper towel, get all that excess makeup like I said earlier, because you don't want that to stain your sink. Now just lie your brushes out and let them dry. And I lay mine on a paper towel, and I let them dry on my sink. Now I'm just putting them right in that container I showed you guys earlier from Target, and I'm going to let them dry there. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!